All right, hold on a second. You're gonna have a hell of an echo. All right, we'll get this. Okay. All right, hold on a second. That does not sound very good, does it? Hold on one. Okay, I think we can get it fixed. All right, I don't know if it's, we're kind of on a hob job here, this connection. Hold on a second. I don't know if it's working. So, I don't know if it's my mic, and I don't know if it's the cobbled together camera setup we have right now. I'll explain that in a second. Let me try connecting the mic again. It might be the mic. I don't know if it's interference or actually clipping because that's too loud up there. So we'll see if this is any better. Okay, so we're on the mic. Let me give a visual cue to myself here. Let's see if it's the mic. Okay, so it seems fine now. Let's see if it's the mic. Okay, well that's, I don't know what the deal was. I guess all I do is turn it on and off, so. You guys will have to let me know, and I'll need moderators to ping me in Discord, please, if it goes bad, because I will have no way of knowing. Well, Aiden's in here, so we shouldn't have a problem with that. If it goes bad. Because I need to have the wireless mic, because that heater up there is going to kill our audio. We're going to fix this in a second. I just realized I forgot my Mountain Dew. I got to go out to the car. Hold on a minute. I got to go get my drink. I think this is going to disconnect, so just hold on. God damn it, it's half froze already. Oh, I don't know if we're still connected. You'll have to let me know if we stayed connected. Probably not. To be careful that I don't fall down. I can't tell if we're connected or not. Are we? All right, did we stay connected? Let me see. I'm just curious. I can't tell if we're connected. Okay, great. God damn it, it's half frozen. Okay, so we've got a lot of crap to do today. The hard stuff is done. The assembling, most of the assembling is done. All we have to do, actually, hold on a minute. I need to change my shoes. I've got a bunch of like slop on my boots, and it's really slippery in here. So I'm trying to switch into like sandals when I come in here so I don't eat shit, because I fell down the other day and I about cracked my head open. So I don't have the streaming system. Well, hold on, foreshadowing. We have the in-house video server running, which means we can multi-camera switch, but that doesn't do me any good until we get the rest of the machines set up. Foreshadowing again. Desk, monitor, router, monitor. What was I doing in here? Oh yeah, here's our Radar Omega wall. That's kind of cool, right? This is the Melbourne, Florida cyclone port. I keep this one up right now because, as you can see, our nearest METAR is 22 degrees, and it's much warmer there because that's down here. So that's my coping mechanism, and I recommend anybody who lives anywhere north of like here that is cold to just go find a random webcam on the internet that's from anywhere south of this line, and that makes you feel better. What the hell did I come in here for? Jesus Christ. Hold on a minute, I just forgot what I came in here for. I hope I'm not having a stroke. What did I come in here for? Jesus Christ. Anyway, this is what we got going on. Obviously this is gonna change. This desk is getting swapped back. This is just a placeholder. So a few things that need to happen. This desk needs to be moved. We need to assemble the other one. Here's the stuff we got. Got a badass router. That's actually one with a TP-Link over the Asus. I like the TP-Links better. A wall mount for the big TV, a bunch of keyboards and stuff. And this is our 55-inch monitor that's gonna go right over there to monitor the chat so we can do stuff while we're out here. This is a smaller monitor that's gonna be basically just, we're gonna run our video machine, our video like basically our OBS, Streamlabs, whatever machine, we're gonna run it headless, but we need some sort of monitor to set it up. So that's just a 1920, 1080, Best Buy special, nothing special about it, basically good enough. This is the desk. This is my, this is my monitor. It's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty cool. You'll see why in a minute. But, okay, so I forgot what we ran in there for. I know it was for something. Oh yeah, I remember now. Markers. So I got dry erase markers for the whiteboard. I swear this whiteboard is gonna be the best tool that we have here. And I threw them in here, and I don't know where I threw them. Right there, all right. So this is gonna be a hodgepodge of a live stream. All this crap needs to get done today. And I don't know if I wanna live stream all of it because I'm gonna run out of patience real fast. We have our network stuff moved up here. Servers are still gonna go up there. They're not here yet. The fiber has not been installed. That's installed tomorrow, that'll go there. But this is our cable connection. And foreshadowing, again, that's our in-house video switcher. Just, it looked good right there, so. Hope this doesn't upset anybody. This is a 9mm hollow point, and it just moves around the shop. So like, I moved it here, and now Aiden will move it and put it somewhere else. It was in one of my boxes, I don't know why. So it's one of those fun little things that just moves around the shop. Like, one person moves it, then the other, I don't know, it's fun, right? So we're going to unbox my Walmart special. For some reason, the price of anything to do with whiteboards, son of a bitch, is ridiculous. $8 for this frickin' thing. And it ain't anything special. That whiteboard was $25. To get a big 4x8 foot whiteboard, it's $500. I'm not even kidding, it's ridiculous. We're gonna get a bigger one. I gotta go on Gov Deals or something, so. This is gonna get hung up here somewhere, but we need to see where the TV monitor is gonna go, so. We're going to do some planning, and that requires me to do something with this, like this. All right, so this is the cart over here that Aiden fixed. I put this together, and it was a disaster. It was an absolute train wreck. I will fully admit that. I have zero patience. Let's do this. But he fixed it because he has more patience than I do. Actually, I don't think he does. I just think he has a different kind of patience because he gets about as annoyed as I do with things. So, God dang it. Here, I'll clip it to the box. Nope, that don't work. God dang it, think here, dude. You gotta think with your brain. Okay, let's do this. Ooh, this camera's getting hot already. All right, we're gonna do some planning, all right? Yeah, so you guys make sure you go and follow Aiden's YouTube channel too. He's a big part of this. All right, so we've got an assortment. That's not even in frame. This is ridiculous. Okay. All right, which color? Okay, cool. I picked blue, so. That still isn't in frame. God dang it. This is, Jesus. This is the most hobjob, cobbled together thing I've ever done. All right, is it in frame? It's still not in frame. Hold on, what part is in frame? Oh, you know what? You know what, guys? The server, or the video, the OBS is actually clipping the size of the video here. Hold on a second, it's like zoomed in. Oh man, no wonder it's been so difficult to do this. Boom, look at that. Wow. I was wondering why the past few days this was all like screwed up looking. Okay. I was wondering why the past. All right, I don't know what's up with that, but here we go. Okay, cool. So, stuff we need to do. Desk. Can you read that? This is why we need our 55-inch monitor up here. so I don't have to keep walking over. This is a tough book.
We need our 55-inch monitor up here.
This is a tough book, but you can't even read that. Okay, I'll just hear. You know what? All right, learning in progress here. $7 dry erase marker. Freaking $7. All they give you is a styrofoam eraser. Cheap asses. All right, so we need to do desk. We need to do a camera up there. Plus Cat 5. We're gonna run Cat 5 to the camera because we don't need to do Cat 6 or anything. It's just running like a 4 megabit stream, so we don't need to worry about that. I also don't know a whole lot about networking, so I'm trying to sound like I do, but so we're gonna run that over to there. The router. Oops, I can talk. So the router, the big TV. Okay, so the 55-inch TV and the mount. Okay, so that means we need to do the desk, which is there, and then we need the monitor and the TV we need to mount here. And then we need to do, we'll unbox my monitor. Big. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5 things we need to accomplish on this live stream. I don't know if I'm gonna have the patience to live stream all this or if I'm just gonna get irritated halfway through. So I guess I'll give you the rundown on stuff that's happened since the last live stream. Obviously we've got our 2 tables here. The one is in there, I'm just borrowing it. I moved the shelf that was here. I moved it to there just to hold networking equipment. We'll put the fiber optic access point up here too. This is just the Spectrum connection and it's kind of crappy, but it's good for backup. Starlink, we still need to drop a cable through the roof, which I think we can do through that hatch. This is an Orange Pi 5, and again, this runs, so here's basically, I'm gonna draw you the network map, but let me explain this to you first. This is basically running FFmpeg and Nginx. So this is receiving RTMP within the network. Any of our Wi-Fi networks, this is receiving it. And it's transcoding it to RTSP because Streamlabs and OBS don't like RTMP on the ingest. They don't like using them as video sources. They drop, they have audio issues, they have a lot of issues. And I don't know why they don't fix that. They just don't, they just refuse to fix it. But RTSP, which is basically web security camera, like this. RTSP, it does just fine with because it's pulling it. So we're gonna convert all of our RTMP into RTSP, and it's done, gonna be done through the router, it's plugged in, it's working. I just can't use it right now because we don't have the streaming computer set up. So that's what I recommend, folks, if you're doing streaming and stuff. Honestly, it's leaps and bounds better to RTMP to RTSP. So every camera, this, another phone, the one that's going up there, the top-down cameras in there, everything is gonna get its own RTMP stream, but it's local, it's not leaving the network, it goes to that box right there. And then from that box over the network, we're gonna pull it into our streaming computer, which is right here, which is not doing a damn thing. But I could not do that until we got another monitor, check, and a better router, check, and a bunch of keyboards, check. And yeah, so that's what we're doing. So that's what we gotta do. Okay, it's Trash Mountain. So that's kind of my plan. I'm gonna draw you guys a little bit of a network map so you know what we're dealing with. No, I didn't get the space heater, and don't even start with me on that because I have gone to Walmart like 4 times today and I keep forgetting stuff. So I ordered Walmart delivery. So they are delivering me a space heater because I've had it. So yeah, don't even start with me on that one. That's a sore subject right now, but this unit, everybody keeps telling me this is a heat pump. It's not a heat pump. It's an air conditioner with like a space heater built in. It's turned all the way up and I'm pretty sure this is like room temperature. It does not warm up in here. And I don't really want it like hot in here, but I wanna, like sometimes, you know, you wanna take the edge off of the cold. So we're just gonna put a little crappy space heater over there to run. It'll be all right. A lot of folks were asking me why we were using a storage unit. It's not a storage unit, guys. This is insulated. Like there's insulation in here. Insulated door, everything's insulated. We're actually R40, here, I can even show you. We're actually R49 for an efficiency rating, which apparently is pretty good. Yeah, right there, R49. So we're actually pretty well equipped here for it. So let me draw you a little bit of a network map on my whiteboard here. So we're gonna have our fiber, which is our 8 gigabit up and down, it's symmetrical. And then we've got our cable. Not today. Not talking over that thing right now. We got our 8 gig fiber. This is our 1 gig up, but it's 1 gig down, but it's 50 meg up. It's such a sham, but we need to have a redundant internet provider because losing internet literally puts us out of business. And then we'll have Starlink, but that's for another day. So anyway, this system we're not really talking about. We're talking about our fiber. So this is our fiber coming in, and it goes to our fiber optic node terminal, or optical node terminal, our ONT, which to my understanding is the other half of this thing. So this is our fiber, and it like does something with this, and then it comes out into like a router modem thing. And they're telling me that I get two ports. The ONT has port 1 and port 2. God damn, that's not right. The ONT has port, let's just go A and B. So they are both 10 gigabit. So they're both 10 gigabit ports. We have an 8 gigabit plan, so that's plenty. So, and each of these will have, you know, we've got static IPs and everything, obviously. A is going to go to our, let's just call it HQ router. And our HQ router will have a switch. And from that switch, we'll have cams 1 through 20, I don't know. We may have up to 20 cameras plugged into the LAN because they're gonna be streaming RTMP to that box, and then we will pull the RTSP. It's like the only way to do it stable. Because the people who make OBS, and Streamlabs is just a fork of OBS, for some reason they just don't want to make it so that you can actually ingest RTMP reliably. I don't know, it's just ridiculous. Been fighting it for years. Even SRT, there's problems with it. But anyway, so RTSP is the only bulletproof way. So the switch will take these in and anything else plugged into it. This is going to be its own isolation. So with this router, this is also going to be our Wi-Fi. So all of our devices, everything is going to connect to Wi-Fi or everything that goes into A. And this is going to be a 2.5 gigabit max speed over here. Over here, this is going to go to a router, data center. So let's call it DC router. And that's going to be on that's going to be a 10 gigabit router. And then that is going to go to server A, server B, etc., like this. And this is its own network. We'll just call it data center. So I know that's probably a terrible diagram, but that kind of explains what we're dealing with. And this is kind of like the backstory that everybody needs to make sense of a lot of this as we go along, because this is going to be quite the saga, because I'm sure something is going to go wrong. So our fiber comes in, it goes into the ONT, which is essentially like the modem. It branches off and feeds everything in here. Everything in here is on its own network. So it's isolated from the data center for security and such. And then we have a separate router and a separate set of IPs that feed all of the servers. And the servers, again, folks, are gonna go up here. And I know a lot of people were giving me advice telling me not to do this because they're concerned about the heat pooling from that furnace. They're gonna go up here, but we are actually going to partition that off. We're gonna partition that off about halfway through. There's just enough room to stand up there. And it's gonna be fine because we've got an HVAC line up there for the cooling, and we are actually going to tap into that to cool it, and we're gonna stop the airflow. It's gonna be fine, don't worry. And we have to. I can't have them down here and they're too noisy to be in the office. So that gives us a nice isolated place to do that. What I need to figure out here is what we're doing first. So we need to do the desk, the cameras, the router, the TV monitor, or the big thing. I'm kind of thinking the most useful thing right now would be to put up the giant monitor. So let's do that. Let's put up the big monitor. which is a TV. Also, not a sponsor, if you go to Best Buy today, they're doing like a 50% off sale on freaking everything. That TV is normally like $500. They paid $250 for it, so. Or something like that. And the same with the monitor, like they're doing a 24-hour sale. Again, not a sponsor, but holy smokes. Okay, I need a knife. Are we in frame? No. All right, so let's get this pig opened. And you're probably wondering why a TV? Well, because they don't make a computer monitor this big to my knowledge, but we're gonna put an Orange Pi 5 on it, and it'll basically be a mini computer. We just need this to monitor chat, the stream quality, bit rate, and you know, if we want to put up a website or something. Like, it doesn't have to do any heavy computing. All right, it says, use bag handles to remove TV. Carefully remove, it's fragile. Install stand on the box. What? I don't read those. So I don't need these. What the hell? Child safety. The consumer electronics industry cares. Okay. All right, safety briefing complete. 10 bucks says the remote comes with absolutely no batteries. All right. I wonder if we could just take the batteries out of the Zumo remote. Aiden, do you remember, did the Zumo remote have batteries in it? Stupid Zumo, what a scam. I gotta call Spectrum and tell them to stick that Zumo where the sun don't shine too. What a scam. What an absolute scam. It's a freaking Roku that you can get for $25 at Walmart. All right, I'm meeting some resistance here. I feel like something's going wrong here. Maybe cut the tape. I don't know. Let's just freaking gorilla this thing apart. I don't know. Just start ripping at it. God. Oh, that didn't sound good. I hope that was styrofoam. Here's the feet. We'll never use those. We'll never use them, but I'll find a use for them, so. All right. Just add that to Trash Mountain. God, how are you supposed to? Wow, they put it in the bag. How nice. Or a sack, as you Midwesterners say. Sack. Sounds ridiculous. Okay, so let's go at this thing with my Harbor Freight knife again. I tell you what, for 88 cents, these are the best things I buy because I lose them all the time, but they're just so handy. I've only cut myself on them like 30 times too. This one's finally getting dull. All right, let's see what we can do. I need to get the mount. I don't think I have the right size mount. Oh God, help. We have not reached the level at where I would pawn off this job on Aiden yet. This seems pretty easy and straightforward. I tend to pawn off stuff on him that I don't have patience for. And thankfully, he seems to enjoy doing the things that I don't like doing, so. Yeah, make sure you guys go subscribe to Aiden's channel. That helps out the project as well. He's a huge help at getting all this stuff figured out here. And obviously, he helps manage the project too. Come on, pisser. God dang. There we go. All right, this is straight Walmart brand quality here too. Because I don't care whose money it is, my money, your money, someone else's money, it don't matter. I don't see the point in paying $99 because they had one. They had a $99 TV mount. This was 19, I think. And they had a $99 TV mount. And it was the same thing. I don't understand the spending for that. I don't have a screwdriver. No, I should somewhere. Whoa, we got a lot of pieces here. What the hell is this? What? All right, looks like a lot of unnecessary components that are not going to get installed and optionally omitted. Look, they put a little level on it now. Isn't that cute? It's like they know a bunch of idiots like me are going to be putting this on. So this thing should just, oh no, it's not the right size. Holy smokes, it's the right size. Jesus, God, everybody go get a lottery ticket. Look at that. Let me check the okay, I look over at Restream, and the first thing that Restream says is somebody asking for a cigarette. I don't have a cigarette. I swear to God, you must have been on the stream a couple of days ago when we were talking about that. That's kind of funny. Yeah, I probably could make a wall mount for $5, but I'm not set up to do that, unfortunately. And we need to do it now, if not, who knows when. So we're kind of at the mercy of the manufacturers. I think I need this screw. I'm glad, because it says this is only for a, wait a minute. That is a weird mount. I'm gonna have to mount this on the wall first. There's no way to take this plate off. Usually you can. That's riveted. Well, we can take we're gonna disassemble this, I think. Why is it like that? Usually it's riveted, or it's bolt, like you can take it off, but they've got it riveted. Oh, wait a minute, no, oh no, you can. There's some screws in here, okay. All right, of course, they're probably a size I don't have. I have it, just at home. I haven't brought all my tools here yet. Okay, good. Yeah, because you want to take this plate off so that you can mount the TV separate from the wall mount. Yeah, I have absolutely no idea why some of these mounts are so expensive. Like Best Buy, they've got some $200 mounts, and it is the same as the cheap Walmart TV mount. Like, it's probably even the same manufacturer, if I were to bet. It's actually a pretty nice mount. Like, it's heavy, it's not cheap and chintzy, so I'm actually fairly happy. Yeah, mine came with a little bubble level too, but it's built into the thing. Yeah, see, we got two parts now. This is what I was expecting to be able to do. This way you can mount it and then you can hang the TV, so. Okay, I have to make sure we're going the right way here. This is HDR, which I don't really care if the TV is HDR. The computer monitor, I care if that's HDR, because pretty much every like Facebook Reel or YouTube Short or whatever that I do I do it in HDR because I think HDR is really cool. And I don't know where my Phillips screwdriver is, but I have this pathetic little tool that came in a box of something, and it's a Phillips on the end of an Allen wrench because why not? So that's fine. It's good enough. It's good enough. This is the story of my life. It's good enough. So. Not expecting any earthquakes here. And this one is cross-threaded right off the bat. Nice, nice. Try to not strip the heads out. So you never know, we may want to move it someday. This mount rotates too, so I can actually flip the TV vertical, which is cool. I'll show you that in a minute, but it's on like a turn style thing. So like the end of it, you can actually flip it. So we can go vertical for chat, which is pretty sweet. I have a feeling this is still gonna be too small in here. But hell, you can go to Walmart and get a Walmart brand TV pretty cheap these days. And you know, it used to be that they were junk, Because I used to work at Radio Shack and we sold a lot of TVs, and we always told people that the Vizios and all the Walmart brands were junk. And they were junk. But they're really not junk anymore. I mean, don't get me wrong, they fail, and I've even had a few fail, but you can go get a Walmart brand 50-inch TV for $128 and it looks about as good as like the Best Buy version for $400. And yeah, you'll notice a difference if you look at a really good quality TV versus like a Walmart brand TV, but most people don't notice the difference. I'm like, they have to be side by side. So TVs have come way down in price. It's incredible, really, lately, how much they've come down. All right, let me try to get you guys. I'm gonna use our cart of shame here. Okay, I just want to eyeball this thing. Oh, that slips off of there. I thought the cardboard was taped to it, but it's not. Oh. This is where the second person would be great. This thing is kind of heavy too for what it is. I think we're right about there. Okay, I just wanted to hold it up, make sure it wasn't like horribly in the way. I need a stud. Should be able to it's tin. We should be able to push in and find a stud. I think that's one right there. Because there's an electrical box here, I would expect a stud right around here, but I think it's just tapped into the horizontal brace. This building was, Aiden and I found out this building was built kind of weird. Like, the framing is not exactly how you would expect it to be. Oh, here's a stud. I think. No, that's so we've got this horizontal brace, but just trying to find one here for sure. Because they're not, in this building, we're finding that they're not where you would expect them to be. I think this is one here. Ooh, maybe right there? No, it's right here. Well, we're gonna drill an exploratory hole, and if it don't work, we'll just put some white JB weld over it. Yeah, these guys, there is a horizontal brace right here. That's what the outlet's screwed into. That's what all these are. These actually aren't the studs. We found this out. It's just not, I don't want to say went to the lowest bidder. It's just maybe went to the person that was like doing things a little differently at the time. I don't know. They should be where the metal is bolted down. Yeah, it should be. That's the problem. It should be. But even like the outlets, usually you would have a vertical stud with the outlets, but you don't. So you go right in like that. I'm just going for where yeah, see that's, well, we know that these probably aren't more than 16 inches apart. So somewhere in here, there has to be one. Unless we have a panel behind here. Aiden, was there a panel behind that? Aiden, do you remember, was there a panel behind it? They're not 16. Okay. Oh, shit. I wonder if we should just pull one of these panels off. We could probably just peel a panel back. I don't have a stud finder, but I also don't think a stud finder works through metal. So we got a seam right here. So we should have another one like right here. I think we might just want to zip a couple of screws out. I might table this project and move on to another one, because if we do peel these back and it's not, if we don't have a support exactly where we want it, I'm gonna have to put a backing plate behind it, get a piece of, like, I probably have something around here, just some steel strips or something, and some bolts versus whatever screws this came with. I think I'm gonna take a couple of these screws out and see what it looks like behind there. I think that's probably the best way to do this. And if it's not obvious, then I will deal with it later, because it could turn into a bigger project. So it's just one of those things where I don't know if I want to waste the stream time doing it. It's gonna get done today. I just don't know if I want to do it this second or not. It might require more ambition than I am willing to supply at the moment. So we got a seam there. I can't reach those. God dang it. I might have to get the ladder anyway. So there's another TV mount over there that they just drilled into the, they were able to find a stud and everything, so. Oh, okay, hold on. Get a flashlight. I think there's a stud literally right there. Where's my, I need a light. I think there's a stud right there. Which would just be absolutely great. I don't want to start peeling this whole thing back if I don't have to. It's either a stud or it's insulation. All right, there's our horizontal stud. Oh no, I'm gonna have to get way up there and pull that next set of screws out, which is just great. All right, Jesus Christ, here we go. I think there's a stud right here because there's a random third screw inserted here. I think I found a stud and it's right where we want it too, which is great. Means we don't have to rearrange. Oh God. Jesus, okay. This is great. So we shouldn't have to rearrange anything because I'm fairly confident that we did locate a stud. There's just a lot of insulation in here and I can't see very well, and it's, somebody painted the, there we go, painted the floor and got it stuck to the floor. Yeah, there's actually a, there's no vertical one, but we have a horizontal one up here. Might have to put a board in there. But let me mark this. We've got a couple of random horizontal studs that don't really make any sense. I don't know why they're there. It's kind of weird. Kind of a weird construction. I was just using dry erase marker to mark. Okay, so we have another unexpected horizontal brace right about there. Let me look at this. This TV, so we can kind of cheat a little bit. This work. I can make this work if we use one of these lag bolts, but I might have to pre-drill it because there's like a, it's not a 2x4, it's like a 1x6 in here or something. 2x6 maybe? Let me feel a little farther down. You'd almost think there would have to be. Oh, right here. Son of a gun. I'm an idiot. We were looking the wrong way. It's that way. The stud is right here. It's exactly where we thought it was. But I need to get in here so I can make sure of it here and mark it. Okay. Okay. All right, good news. So we don't have to screw around. We have a vertical stud. See, what I was gonna do is I was gonna go get a 2x4 and cut one. See, we've got a horizontal stud there and a horizontal stud there. I was gonna just take a vertical 2x4 and just stick it in there. But there's a stud right there. So we'll button this back up. Relatively easy here, thank God. All right, what did I do with them screws? They're there. Let me button these bottom screws back up here. So we don't need this open anymore. Oh, there's more screws. I was wondering where they all went. I can't reach up there, so we'll get that in a bit. Let's see if we can actually get the stuff off with the whiteboard eraser. Probably not. I'm probably gonna have to use brake cleaner. Oh no, it comes right off. Look at that. Thought I was gonna have to get the brake cleaner out, which is somewhere around here. I'm not sure why. I need to get you guys plugged in. You guys are about to die if I don't give you some power here. Let's try to find. All right, so I'm gonna have to figure out, I mean, this is not exactly where I want the device, but it's pretty damn close. We're gonna go a little bit high, so let me go get a box to stand on or something. And then we're just gonna start blasting some screws blindly into there. We're just gonna kind of blindly Swiss cheese this thing and making a bunch of holes all over it, so this is gonna be great. All right, I got my step stool box. Fantastic, that's all we need. And now I need some screws. Oh, there's some self-tappers around here. Let's see what this thing came with here first. You know what? I have an idea. Just hold on. I'm eventually going to put a lag bolt in here, but for now, we're just going to blast into it with a little self driller. And I am not measuring. I know somebody's going to be like, you're not measuring, you're not doing it right. I know, it's fine. We just want it at like a natural height, if that makes sense. I know where that stud is because it's right by this little decorative like spot. Pushing myself over trying to use the drill here. Well, that's good, it bit, so look at that. Wow. It's almost like I kind of knew what I was doing, maybe not a lot, but a little bit. So what I'm doing right now is I'm going over here and I'm grabbing some screws out of the wall. I have extras, I just don't know where they're at, so we'll swap them out later. This is just for the sake of getting this done here. I don't want that one. That one's kind of important. God dang it. Hold on, I gotta switch to the regular self-tappers, so I gotta do a quick change from the 1/4 to the 5/16 here. Oh, these are like tech screws. These aren't those ones that go into wood very well. These are like metal self-drillers, but we'll see if we can force it. There's a really handy little bubble level on here. It's helping me get this thing straight, which is really nice. Solid enough for me. Solid enough for me at the moment, so. I gotta find the power cord. Because if I don't put that, well, no, we can put the power cord on once it's up there. All right, TV's incoming. Yeah. It is kind of a heavy one for what it is. Does it hold? Sure does. Let's make sure that's actually on the frickin' thing. Great. Okay, so I need to at least hand thread the little security bolts in so that this doesn't come crashing down. They basically are like, they basically pin it so that it can't come off of the mount. Let's just at least get them in a couple of turns. And yeah, I need to put that top screw in, but I just want to make sure everything's going to work out good before we commit. It looks like it is. Definitely looks like it is. Great. Excellent. This mount is a little small for this TV, for sure, but we're gonna make it work. It's fine. It's not like it's gonna snap off or anything. It's just fully extended. It's got some wobble. Get this part level. Let's get the cardboard off. I left that on just in case. I figured if it came crashing down from there, maybe with the cardboard it had a fighting chance, but. I'm gonna keep this cardboard because it'll be nice to put on a table to keep from scratching stuff up. All right, I'm gonna pull off the plastic here. I don't have the adjusters tight, so it wants to pull off of the, oh dang it. Oh. Ta-da! Energy Star rated. Wow. Oh, that's actually a nice size. So you can tell the mount's too small because you can't go all the way over, but that's okay. It's supposed to be for up to a 50 inch. This is a 55 or 57 or something. Let me get the power cord. We better make sure it powers on before we let it rip. Oh, and it came with batteries. Unbelievable. Hell, that's worth its. That's worth at least $5 right there. But I think this is made for a much lighter TV, which is fine. It's not like it's gonna snap off. It's just a little bit flimsy, but it's not like it's gonna move around once you've got it where you want it, so. It's fine. They actually didn't have a bigger one, they were sold out. All right. Probably should have done a power on test before we did all this, shouldn't we? Watch, it doesn't work. Wouldn't that be something? That would be about right. Yeah. Oh, shoot. I need more power. Oh, crap. Well, I gotta go get a triplex power adapter or whatever the hell. Let me see what we can do here. I just need to do this temporarily. I'm gonna add another power strip thing over here, but I just need something to plug in right now. Okay, not hit my head on that. Okay. Power on. God dang it. Tripping all over stuff already. All right, come on, power on, TV. Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. A Fire TV. Oh, come on. I thought it was Roku. Who the hell uses Fire TV? What the hell even is a Fire TV? Jesus Christ, what is this, like frickin' Kindle? In 2005 wants their smart TV back. I guess we're just on the boot screen. I guess we're self-testing or something here. Oh, come on. It's a TV, not a rocket ship. There we go. It's actually really nice. I know you guys can't hear. Let me turn off the lights so you guys can actually see it. It's actually really nice and it's really clear. It's a pretty decent budget special here. There, you guys should be able to see it now. I can barely see to walk. Oh, for Pete's sakes. I have zero patience if you can't tell. Well, it's doing its ritual here. It's checking its 2 megabyte operating system, you know, apparently. It's preparing for launch. Oh, telephone. Oh, my space heater is almost here. Oh, it beeped. All right, let's see. English. Oh, wait a minute. Did I click the wrong English? English, United States. Yes. Oh, that water heater is making weird noise. Okay, set up with remote. Find me some networks. PWE. And I cannot show you guys this password. It will get me canceled. It'll absolutely get me canceled. Hold on here. We don't have a QWERTY keyboard. We got ABCD, which is dumb. Come on. Hold on, I'm almost done. Oops, god dang it. Almost there. I think my Walmart thing just showed up. Okay, we should be good. Should be all right now. It should connect. Connection successful. Well, that's a good sign. Okay, full or basic? I guess full. I don't want an account. I don't want an account. We'll just go basic. Yeah, we'll just go basic. I just need, it's just a monitor. I don't even know why I'm setting it up. We just need the input, the HDMI input. Scan for TV channels. No, we don't even have a television antenna hooked up. And now we're just a black screen. Oh, there we go, hold on. Device is not connected to a network. No, it definitely is. You just told me that it connected successfully. Oh boy, who the hell is that? Some random chick, that's great. Let's do a network test. What the hell? I already clicked that. Oh my God, checking for updates. Come on, man. I clicked this like 16 times, what the hell? How about display? Well, let me go into something else. Yes, picture settings. Hold on, let me make some adjustments here. Display settings here. I don't really care about any of that. This is just dumb. Power controls. Yeah, we don't want this turning off. Screensaver. We do not want a screensaver. Never. There we go. That was the main thing I was looking for. For some reason, it will not let me go into network. Oh, there we go. Okay, so yeah, we're good. Okay, can I get YouTube on here? Or am I gonna have to go freaking searching for it? Probably not installed because it's Amazon. This thing is just, the navigation on this is just weird. I don't know if it's because it's the first startup and it's kind of jumpy or what, but it's like rejecting a lot of my selections here. Oh, for God's sakes, why would you not install YouTube? Like, I get it, but come on. Like, everybody, like, YouTube is agnostic. Like, it's not even, like, everything should just get Google or YouTube. Like, it's carrier and device agnostic at this point. Okay, YouTube. Still downloading. Come on, man. Oh, there we go. Just in time. Well, black screen of death here. Get started. Guest, because I don't want to have everything sync. Okay, so let's see here. Can we pull up N? No, not two N's. C, E, space, W, A. Oh, there it is, right there. Look at that, we found it. Must mean we're doing something similar, right? And I'm gonna get stuck with an ad, aren't I? Oh, Jesus. All right, well, you guys can learn about Taco John's for a minute here. I am gonna have to sign in because I need my Prime. Normally we'll run this off of a separate, we'll run it off a little Orange Pi, but for today, I'm just gonna pull up the YouTube. All right, you guys are watching yourself. Settings, let's put this thing full up. Excuse me, stable volumes, captions off, blah, blah, blah. Okay, cool beans, that's awesome. Now how do I mute this thing? Hold on, let me turn this thing way up so I can hear it from back here if I need to. All right, great. So I will give you the zoomed out view. Let me turn the heat on, I'm starting to get freaking cold. It's just a little bit of, it's really cold out. It's just sucking the heat out of here. This place is well insulated, but device overheating. Come on, man, we might have to switch devices. Weird. So here's what it looks like. Not bad. Kind of weird watching us watch ourselves. Yes, there is a glare, correct. I agree. I don't think this is live. It's got a delay. I must be back a few seconds. But normally we'll just be using the HDMI. Oh yeah, we're 20 seconds behind. Cool. Looks pretty good. Oh hey, our GoFundMe goal went up too. We're at 7360. That was 7341 earlier. Thanks, folks. That's going to purchase like $30,000 worth of radio songs, like those right there. I think my Walmart order's here. Let's go see. Yep, it's here, but I'm gonna wait a minute because it'd be real, oh god damn it. It'd be real awkward to just pop out on them like that. Okay, so next let's put this back together. Give me 1 second here. I gotta switch. Well, let me unmute this for a second. I want to see how the audio is with that furnace on. Well, let me unmute this for a second. Not too bad. Give me a second, I gotta... put all them screws in up there. Oh man, I can barely reach with my box because I can't reach with the TV here because I can't put the desk right there. The TV's in the way. All right. If we can at least get like 2 out of 4 in, I would be happy. And I'll get the rest later. I just want something in so this thing isn't like peeling apart. Come on. At least these 3 right here. The other 2 I can get. The TV is only in the way of these 2. I don't have a magnetic bit here either, so I'm trying not to drop the screw. Whatever. It's just a washer. It's fine. Okay. Cool. Great. Good as new. Can figure out how we want this thing. Saying shut the tough book now. I don't know if I want to go this way or that way. Probably this way. I kind of like having it over here more. Because then when because usually we're going to be doing stuff over here, so then it's angled the right way. So that'll work. Our Walmart order's here. Let's see if the lady's gone. Yeah, I don't want to be the creepy guy that pops out. She's gone. Awesome. First order of business. There is a small gap under this door, and it is just freaking letting a Arctic blast in here. So I need to caulk that with our caulk. But first, let's unbox our personal space heater from Better Homes and Gardens, not a sponsor. Again, just a little 1500 watt space heater. It's not here to work any miracles. This place is heated. I concerned a lot of people. I had a lot of emails and messages after the last stream where people were concerned that we had no heat. Folks, this is a place of business. It was built with plenty of heat. It's just that little heating air conditioning unit, it only puts out like 60-degree warm temperature air, so that's all you're gonna get, you know? So we just need something to kind of take the edge off a little bit in here when it's very, very cold, like right now. So that's what this is for. Oh wow, touch screen. And it's not blowing air, what the hell? User error here? $90, I don't want 90. I'm gonna turn it all the way up just so it kind of gets broken in here. Burn off all the plastics in there. So we'll get a little spot to put that on, but that'll work. That's fine. Just something to take the edge off, help out that unit. I'm actually going to turn this window or this wall unit off because it's kind of loud. All right, so we need our caulk. I need something to cut that. Hold on. We're just going to caulk under the door there because there's a big draft coming in under that door. There's a door sweep that was on there that started peeling off, and then I just pulled it off, and now there's a big gap. Okay, hopefully you guys still have my connection. Let me just move all this other shit out of the way. Oh yeah, that thing stinks. It is definitely burning off all sorts of plastics from the factory. Absolutely it is. Right under here. Send you a real dirty caulk job without disrupting this carpet too much. Just something. I should have got a caulk gun, but this is just a one-time thing here. Oh yeah, we should have got a caulk gun. For sure. Somebody's gonna be like, I hope you cleaned the surface first. I'm gonna be like, I don't really care. It's the door under the carpet. Well, once we get this is the spot where there's the gap. It's not all the way across. I feel less air coming through already. Should have just got some cheap expanding foam, but I was afraid it was gonna push up on the bottom of the door. Okay. Huh. LOL. That's some nice carpet tape there. Jesus. We tried, what can we say? I'm gonna need another tube. I'll bet you. On the home improvement channel, Sorry about the camera angle. It's best I can do. We're pretty, because like I'm sitting half upside down doing this. We're almost done. I think we'll get by with one tube. All right, I don't really feel any air coming through. I think we just took care of it all. Yeah, we took care of it. All right, that's one job done. I gotta get some carpet adhesive and stick this piece down, but it hasn't been a huge concern yet. Okay, so that's done. Great. One thing off our list. Yes, Christopher, I will absolutely fill it with Play-Doh next time. I should have known. That's what we should have done, totally. Actually, realistically, I probably should have had something other than that. I should have bought a caulk gun, because you know I'm going to need it again. But anyway, let's put this back. Oh, also, the next thing that's coming in, I've got my tripod that I forgot to bring, so we could actually just leave the camera, so I don't have to keep holding it. All right, let's get this all put back where we want it. This is a really nice workbench from Harbor Freight. It's on sale too. It's $117 if you're an Inside Track Club member. If you're not, it's $156. But it's a really good deal for that. I'm gonna get another one and we're gonna bolt them together. I'm not seeing all the messages. I'm just seeing every couple of them here on the TV. I actually intend on putting the Insta360 in the middle because you can stream in 360, but I haven't gotten around to messing with it because I know it's kind of finicky. All right, we need to move this over now. Whatever, this is pretty well. This is good. So, yeah, I actually have several caulk guns, but they're all not here. Every time I need one, I lose it and I buy a new one. All right, so let's check off things from Aiden's list. Ta-da. All right, what can we check off of our list? The big monitor thing, done. Oh, wait a minute, son of a bitch. That was the wrong, I just checked off the wrong one. God dang it. What kind of cheap operation is this? 34-inch monitor. Ah, dang it. You know what, whatever. Monitor. Big. There we go. Oops, dang it. All right, checking off that. So we need to do the monitor, the router, the camera, and all that stuff on the desk. That took way too long. That was supposed to take 5 minutes. How did that end up taking that long? Oh my God, man. What the hell? Let me get this cleaned up. Ouch. That took way too long to do. Wait, ow, dang it. Freaking just shocked myself. Holy smokes, I saw the spark from that too. Okay. Well, I don't know. My motivation's dwindling for the day. I'm about ready to go home. It's one project per day is all. Oh boy. So we could probably build the desk. It probably makes most sense to build the desk because then we can pull my desk, or the desk I'm using, we can bring that back out here. And then we could set up the monitors, because I can't really set up the monitors without the desk. So give me this piece of cardboard. Yeah, that one. Shots fired. I try to do this and have it not be a cluster and a half. All right, watch your ears. Shots fired again. All right, probably get canceled for that too these days. He offended me. He dropped a box. Anyway, see how it opens. This is exactly what FedEx was supposed to bring me Friday, and it is now Monday, and they decided to deliver it today, which is great. I'm glad that they decided to deliver finally because I needed it. Watch this thing be like broken. Oh Jesus, look at all these directions. God help us. Okay, we only have 10 steps. That's kind of more my speed anyway. Okay, so garbage. Garbage. Oh man, this thing's got a lot of little pieces though. I don't like that. I don't like the looks of that. God, I hate when they got this crap all in these little plastic things. I mean, I get why they do it, but it's annoying. Like literally every little piece they've got in plastic. Jesus. I don't know, all these little plastic pieces are probably not going to get put on right. I don't know why there's so many little plastic pieces. There's some metal. God dang, there's a lot of pieces to this thing. Oh my God. This is gonna be a disaster and a half. It's like super old, like sandpapery plastic. It makes me wonder how long this would sit in the warehouse. 5 years. Going in the legs. There's another leg. All right, this isn't so bad. I might not even need the directions for this, honestly. Well, I mean, I said that was the last one too, and you saw how that went together, but. This actually, believe it or not, this one's actually pretty self-explanatory by the looks of it now. It looks like they've got it kind of set up so you can only put it together one way. Like they kind of made it idiot-proof for people like me that don't read the directions, which I can really appreciate. So if that is the case, then more power to this company, because most of us don't read the directions. And if you can do it without having to, then that's great. Come on, plastic. Jesus Christ. Okay. This is obviously the bottom. So is this. All right, so something connects these two pieces together, so I'm sure yeah, there's our hardware pack. And there's only a few different pieces of hardware. So that's a good sign. All right, step one, light on fire. Oh my God, this actually has good directions too. Seriously, like it's actually, look at this. Look at that. It's actually got like an exploded view and everything. This is great. Step one, attach H to the thing. Okay, I can do that. Yeah, this is actually labeled. Sometimes when you buy this crap, it's like not even labeled and they're just like, oh, good luck. I don't know which is the bottom though. So it could go either way, couldn't it? Pretty sure this is the bottom. All right, it wants us to install the feet. It's got that. This microphone keeps getting caught in my shirt. I almost need, like, I hate to say it, but I almost need one of those freaking headset microphones. Like, because it keeps getting caught in my shirt. And the little boom microphone, the freaking Britney Spears style thing. God, I hate her with a passion. Anyway. Probably get canceled for that too. He made fun of Britney Spears. Yeah, well, she's on drugs. You gotta feel bad for her. Okay, well, don't do drugs. I don't know what to tell you. Like, your choice, not mine. Anyway, let's see. 13 and 13. These are both 13. Are they the same? Do they go the same way? Nope. Wow, our directions are actually clear here. This is, man, if Aiden were here right now, he would just be so happy. I mean, these are our kind of directions, man, I tell you. Like the damn table that I was putting together that didn't even have directions. I'm just like, what? Mine did not come with directions, but his did, even though they were identical. Okay, so there's a piece that goes in between here by the looks of it too. 11, okay, yep. All right. Let me see if I have a drill bit. I don't think I do. I think it's at home. I don't think it's made it here yet. But I might have a bit that would fit this, which would be great, but it might not have made it here. Does anything fit it? Shoot. No. Yeah, I haven't, it hasn't made it here. So I really could speed this up. If I had a bit and didn't have to use that stupid Allen key. I just don't. I don't think I have anything. Well, I have this. This isn't exactly what I should be using, but it's going to be good enough. It's going to be a lot faster than doing it by hand. It's going to strip if I try to tighten it, so I'll have to tighten it by hand. At least I can get them threaded in. Yep, see, it's already stripping. At least, you know, that getting those couple turns out of the way with the drill helps. Even if we do still have to put a wrench, a little Allen wrench on them. Just something to get us started here. Obviously, I'll go through and tighten these. I'm just using a flathead that sort of fits in the screw. But it's one of those things, it's like, it's good enough, it's fine. Then we'll just have to tighten it with the little Allen key they give you, but I've got a bunch of these miscellaneous driver bits and stuff, but they're supposed to be in that little kit that I have up there, but I remember I was using them at home before I brought all the stuff here, and I forgot to put them back in. This is not magnetic. There we go. So I know where they're at home, but that don't do me no good. Don't do me no good when I'm here. All right, tighten them up. Still way faster than doing it by hand, especially with these crappy little Allen wrenches they give you that aren't worth anything. They strip out, they're tiny. Half the time they got burrs on them and they don't fit in the hole. Always a compromise. You gotta be careful not to strip this stuff out too. It seems like every time I do this, I strip this stuff out. All right, now I should have apparently 2 other pieces, but I don't see them. Hold on a second. Yeah, okay. I think it's these. Yeah, it's these. It's these. All right. Which way does this go? It doesn't really show me because there's. I guess it has to go like this, doesn't it? Well, I don't know. If not, we're gonna find out. Find out real fast. And actually after this, we've only got like 1 or 2 more steps. Like there's really not much to this, which is great. Okay. 2 more, and then we're on to the easier stuff, the bigger stuff. God, these just want to strip out so easy. It's because they put this powder coating crap on there and then it binds up in the threads. Cheap Chinese junk is what it is. It's like everything when it comes to flat pack furniture is like Chinese junk anymore. Like really budget, like Temu crap. All right, what is the next step? Okay, now the easier stuff. We're not dealing with this tiny little bolt anymore. All right, so we need to attach this to the legs. I don't think these are labeled. Oh yeah, they are. So there's a left and a right. Here we go. Okay, this is also pretty easy. We have to use, what screw? E? Is that what I'm using? No. Well, it's not what I'm using, but I think it's the same thing. Hold on. All right. Just get one in to hold the damn thing. We can move on then. I've found it's best to not tighten these so you get them all threaded in there. Otherwise the stuff's all crooked and stuff. Okay, well this is good. It's starting to take shape and it's looking somewhat like you would expect it to. God, I hate these little screws they give you. Like they just want to cross thread so bad. And like they're so chintzy that the second they start cross threading, like all the threads come off of them. I don't know if we want to tighten that yet, because I think this, yeah, we want to put this in next, but I have to use A, all right? Must be that one. It's labeled A. Funny how that works, okay. This one's easy. God damn it. See, this one's way easier to put together than those other ones. So far, so good. As expected, anyway. It's looking like a desk, so we got that going for us. We'll tighten these once the top is on, just in case we need to have a little tolerance there, which we might. I'm gonna put the dowel pins in the desktop now. Okay, easy. Dowel pins, that's the easiest thing we're gonna do today. Probably. So I had somebody Facebook message me after the last live stream where we were putting the dowel pin, after we were putting the dowel pins in that other desk. Somebody messaged me on Facebook and was like, "You didn't glue those in. It's gonna come apart." Like, this isn't my high school woodworking project, for Christ's sakes. I'm not gluing the dowel pins in. Like, the 35 bolts that we put in are gonna hold that thing together. You don't glue the damn dowel pins in, Jesus. I mean, probably technically you should, but this isn't a woodworking project. It's flat pack furniture. Okay, hold on. Now what do I do with this thing? I'm about to snap the dowel pins doing it that way. Let's not do that. All right, so there's little strips we got to put across here using F. All right, well, which one's F? Those, okay. The little ones that I kicked over here by accident. These, okay. Easy enough. Yeah, one thing I've learned about doing what I do is there's always somebody that has an opinion so important. Even if it's not anything to do or if it's not relevant to what you're doing, there's always somebody that will go way out of their way to make sure that you know their opinion. In our case, this dude was upset that I didn't glue the dowel pins. And that was a big deal apparently to him, so I didn't respond. If you're watching, no offense, it's just, if I had the time to respond to messages about people telling me how I put together an Amazon flat pack furniture desk together wrong, I mean, I wouldn't be doing this, let's put it that way. It's not lining up exactly how I want it to here. Hold on, I'm trying to get this to line up so it's perfectly flush, but it's not wanting to. I think I need to pull one of them dowel pins out of there. I hate to say it, guys, but I think the dowel pin is it's not letting me get this together flush. So sorry about the bad camera angle, just give me a second, because I've almost got this. And if I give up now, I'm gonna lose my progress. I'm gonna leave this loose. Once it's on the frame, it should kind of lock itself together, and then we'll tighten it all up. Anyway, okay, that's that. Everything will get tightened when it's done. Okay, now we just need to put it together. Okay, easy. Easy enough. Easier said than done, too. There we go. Good enough for me. All right, which of that do you think is the front? Which of this do you think is the front? Probably this. I'm 99% sure it goes like this. I think it almost might have to, because I think that's the only way they line up. Yep, it's the only way they line up. And we use what screw here? I guess B? Yep, B. Okay. All right. This is the relatively easy part, anyway. Cool. That was awesome. Are they all B? No, they're C. God damn it. Some B and some C. I don't know why. Whatever. I didn't make the directions. I'm just building it. Just following orders at this point. And I should have one more of those, but I don't see it. I don't think it went flying either. Oh, there it did. It did go flying. Okay, good. All right, now we need C, because using one universal fastener here would just be too easy. I think D and E were the same fastener too. It looks suspiciously the same. Probably are the same. It's probably just, I don't know, put them in there twice, who knows. Oh, we got an ad playing on the monitor. That's cool, even though it's my own channel. Great. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get signed into that so we can use my Prime or my YouTube Premium or Platinum or whatever the hell it is these days. Prime, Platinum, Bronze, I don't know. Ad-free, whatever that is. I feel like when you're monetized on YouTube, you should get free Premium. But that's just me. All right, I need my little Allen key. I don't know where it went though. Ah, shoot. Let me just grab another one. Oh, I see it. I was sitting on it, but I want to grab a different one because I don't like that one. It's really small. I don't know if this one fits. It does. All right, good. All right, we're just gonna go through and tighten all these up. Pretty easy now. Like 400 frickin' fasteners on this thing we gotta tighten. God dang. It's a couple more. I just gotta tighten these ones on the end now, and then we're good. These are a pain because you can't get the wrench in there. All right. Whatever. Okay. Now what? There's something else. There's like some brackets we got to put on now. There are, but it doesn't tell me. Oh, I missed this stuff. That's okay. So use E for that too. Which ones are E? All right, so I got a couple of brackets we got to put on. Like these corner braces or whatever. I think they just use these. I don't know. Kind of running out of screws, so I guess it's kind of like whatever's left. I don't know if they're the same or not. They're not. Okay. I know it only fits one way. I don't know if it really matters. I don't think it does. Once this desk is done, that kind of just leaves us with like much more fun stuff to do. I hate putting stuff together like this. I hate it. Like even the router and that stuff, that's easy compared to this. Better than assembling flat pack furniture. Pete's sakes. I'll be glad when this is done. This is about to become an optional bolt right here because you can't get the wrench in there to turn it, so you got to go like a quarter of a turn at a time. Go figure. Oh boy, okay. Just need one more. I'm missing one of these little black, oh, it's right there. All right, cool. All right, this should be the last thing we have to screw on here. A couple plastic trim pieces, but by the looks of it, they just like pop on. I don't even know if we even care to put them on either. It's not exactly necessary. All right, any day now. Oh, these freaking useless inferior tools. We might be about to die on that. That camera might be about to die. It never was fully charged. I better check that before we move on too far here. All right, what does it want me to do? we can flip this thing up. Does it feel solid? Oh yeah, it's solid. So I make sure we did it right. And it fits together good, so. Okay, great. Cable hider things here. Self-explanatory. It's got some plastic trim pieces, but I don't really think that I want to put them on. We might put those on later. Yeah, it seems about right. Okay, let me check your battery. See, it's got a bunch of little fixins, like plastic fixins. Like that, I really don't want that on there. See, it takes up space. So, you're gonna lose the stream. Actually, no, you're not. Well, you might. I'm gonna swap the I'm gonna try to hot swap the battery. I think if I plug you into power, I can pull the battery and hot swap in another one. Oh, we got 29%. We're fine. Never mind. Okay. We're fine. Because we had like 65, and that was like 45 minutes ago. I got another battery. I just don't want to have to break the stream. Okay. Oh, wow. It's really nice in here with that little heater running. Sweet. Okay. So let's see. Oh, shit. Damn it. Hold on. We'll see how this works. Let me give this, there's a little bit of lag in the stream. Hold on here. I'm watching the monitor. That's almost okay. Let's try this. Here, maybe we should just go like right here. Maybe that's better. Hold on. Give this like, there's like 5 seconds of delay between this and YouTube, so I'm watching it on the monitor out here. That's good. Okay. I just gotta like push all the merchandise to the side here. Oh, maybe not that far. I don't want to burn the place down. Let me grab my mount. There's a slight possibility I might actually like these desks better. If I do, we'll just put that one out there as an extra desk, and I'll keep this in here, and I'll order another one of these because 2 of these make up our conference table. These were cheap. These were like 65 bucks. Honestly, guys, these are pretty good for flat pack Amazon furniture. So I'm actually going to keep this in here because there is a pretty good chance that we may end up using that anyway, because I don't know if I'm gonna want this one, because this desk is like a 1/2 inch like skinnier, and it almost looks like it could be noticeable. Hold on, let me check the audio. A 1/2 inch. Okay, there we go. And it might be noticeable. I'm really picky with desks. Like I hate sitting down and feeling like I'm cramped. And I don't feel cramped on those like conference table desks at all. So if I feel cramped on this one, I'm just gonna use the conference table desks. Damn it, oh shit, I can't get through the door. I'm gonna have to go out the garage door and in the man door. Hold on, I'm coming through here. Yeah, spin around. But if that's the case, I'll have to order another one of those conference tables, or conference type tables to and spin around here. Yeah, it's like noticeably, yeah, it's a little bit thinner. All right, I have to put this, I should have marked on the floor with tape where to go, but it's pretty solid. It's no more or less solid than the other one. Yeah, see, there's a cutout on here, and it makes me feel like I'm crammed, and I don't like that. It is the exact height and the exact length as the other one, but it's about a 1/2 inch to 1 inch shorter, and like I'm noticing that. Is this backward? No. Well, we'll see how it looks. We're gonna leave that one in here. We'll see how it looks with the monitor on here, because it's possible that I might need to sit back farther from that monitor. because there's like this cutout, and it's probably actually like an inch. And that inch might actually be the difference between me getting the monitor to fit or not. So let me get my knife and we'll unbox that monitor and we'll try to get that monitor to fit. I think that's our next step. I'm not gonna have the chat up while I'm in there, folks, so I apologize in advance. Let me just refresh this, hang on. The monitor mount is plenty fine, folks, I promise you. It's plenty fine, I promise. Okay. Taking my Crocs off in here. So we have to kind of make this so that so we want this to be held roughly over the center. So we're just gonna eyeball this for now, and then we're gonna hang the monitor on there and just see how it feels. Try to get this like right over the center line, right about there. We can adjust it later. I'm just trying to get it roughly centered up here. Okay, so I need the monitor. So this is a Samsung Viewfinity 34-inch. It's a 21:9, which a lot of people don't like, but I like it because I don't like running more than one monitor. I really don't. I think it's clunky, it's ugly, and it's just, you know, I know a lot of people, because I talked about this in the last stream, I say this a lot, but I get a lot of feedback, and a lot of people were like, oh, you need to run 2 monitors, you need to run 3 monitors. I don't like it, and you're welcome to run that in your office and your streaming studio, but I actually prefer, because my main computer is my MacBook Pro. It's a MacBook Pro M4 Max. It's got 32 gigs of RAM, 2 terabyte SSD. Like, it's the best MacBook Pro you can get. 16-inch. It is a powerhouse, and it is more powerful than most Windows PCs. I don't do Windows. I just don't, because editing, what I do, I have to have Mac, basically. And multiple monitors on Mac is fine, but basically what I do is the laptop is its own monitor. So I have the laptop on my desk, and then I plug with DisplayPort in the external monitor. I need to move you guys back. Hang on. So the laptop itself is a monitor. So I have 2 monitors. So I've got my 16-inch MacBook monitor, the screen that's built in, and then we're gonna have this 34-inch screen. And this is a 34-inch ultra-wide, 4K. Really nice, like 250 PPI, OLED, whatever it is, really nice. The reason I go with a long monitor like this is because I can have because I only want to have 1 external monitor. We can run 3 windows on it at once, or 2 large windows, and it's really good for video editing. Really good for video editing, because you can see the entire timeline. It's wider, it's very nice. Okay, I'm gonna have to find the mount, because I hope this Visa mount is the same. Actually, I don't think this fits it. I might have to go get another mount, or something to adapt this, because I don't think this fits. No, it doesn't. Oh, yes, it does. Just barely. Okay, hold on a sec, guys. I gotta go find the screws for that. Unless, I don't think it came with any. Hold on, it might have came with some. I need the little 4 screws. I know the monitor mount came with some screws, but I don't know where I put them. And like, this comes with a mount, but it's not the mount that I want. Okay, yeah, I gotta go find them. Shoot. I hope I didn't pitch them. I don't think I did. So I specifically did something. Just for some reason they don't. Oh, what did I do with them? I set them. I know I set them aside. I just don't know where I set them aside. Oh, here they are. Oh, nope, that's not them. Oh, shoot. Well, that's a little bit of a problem. Well, I can rob the two. I'll rob the two out of the little mount thing that it came with, I guess. So you're supposed to have 4 screws in it. I'm gonna put 2 in it. It's fine for now. I will find them later, or just find other ones that work. Now, where did I put? There it is. So the mount that it came with has 2 screws in it that should work. I'll just put them diagonally. Oh shoot, they're captured. They may not come out. Ooh, boy. I'll find them. That TV mount might even have some. But yeah, this mount came with some little screws. Oh shoot, these aren't gonna work. And yeah, we don't, shoot. Hold on guys, I have to find them because those are way too long. That's like a shouldered bolt. Oh, let's see. I'm curious if you even have my audio out here. Let me turn this on and monitor. I just turned, what the hell? The TV just died. Hold on. This TV just like freaked out on me. What the hell? And it's gonna stick me with an ad. Okay, let me see if the mount that the TV came with. I mean, it has some, but I think they're too long. So I think the ones that this uses are really short, but we'll give it a shot. All right, see if they thread in. Okay, they thread in. Oh no, yeah. Hold on a minute. I don't know. I don't know if they're the right size here. Oh no, they are. Okay, so they thread in, but let's make sure they don't bottom out. If they do, I got some washers. We can make them work as long as they thread in, and they seem to. So we should be good. Okay, that's enough to hang it. I have to adjust the tension on the mount. Oh shoot. Hold on, let me pin this. I'll go get the Allen wrench to adjust the tension because I got the tension on the mount taken all the way out. It's not adjusted enough to hold it. But yeah, it's a nice monitor by the looks of it. These are really color accurate, which is good. This is what I want. What did I do with that? Let's see. I know it's out here somewhere. I think it's this or this. I'll just take both. It's one of these two. Has to be. Good thing I grabbed both because it's not the one I thought it was. All right, make sure we go the right way. That's the wrong way. So you adjust this arm, how much, because there's like springs in here or something. So you adjust this arm where you want it and then you put tension on it. I'm just not entirely sure where I want it yet, but you have to turn it like 5,000 freaking times. Super fine thread. And we get closer there. Oh, I need this one for the up and down. Nope, no I don't. I need this one. I better not lose this Allen key because it's definitely needed. Glad once this is set up. Watch, now I'm gonna want to put this on the other desk. And I might end up wanting this on the, wanting to use the other desk. Man, that sits real loose in there. That's not the meter. I'm gonna have to put a spacer in there or something. A washer. Hold on, I need more tension. All right, so the tension's good now for the most part. It holds it. See, it's all wobbly, but the mount, it's got a lot of play in it. I might have to jam a washer or a shim behind it or something, man. It's really loose. Not a fan of that, but that's easy to fix. That's where that bracket slides onto the, it slides down into the mount. Oh, this is actually quite comfy. This is actually a nice chair too, from Amazon. Also from Amazon. Here's the real test. Let's go get the computer. See, I am a good inch or two short, so I might have to use the big desk. And again, that desk, what I'm doing out here for a conference table is we're sandwiching those two identical desks together, and it makes one big desk, which is great. But if I steal one of them, then that means we don't have a big desk out there. So I'm gonna probably have to order another one of those. And like I said, they were cheap, like 65 bucks, 80 bucks, something like that. It wasn't nothing too bad. All right, let's see how this looks. Oh, look at that, and the computer fits right under it. It's like the perfect height, so I got my two monitors. Now I need a key, let me just grab a keyboard here. Just trying to see how everything fits. Like I said, I'm very picky about desks. Like, make fun of me all you want, but I have to spend a lot of time on the computer, so I want to be comfortable. I just don't like being cramped. I just like having space, lots of space. So. We'll see how it works out. See if I can get this keyboard paired. Even try to get the keyboard paired, and then I will pull up 10% battery. Okay. I only have like 4% battery on this, so let me get connected here, and then I'll pull up YouTube and do a quick check here. Let's see, request 4. Pair. Freaking turd. 52526 055, enter. There we go. Nice clicky mouse. All right. See what dies first, camera or computer? See what dies first, camera or computer? Holy smokes, we got a real hot audio, don't we? See what dies first, camera or computer? Holy smokes, Let me see if I can log in and get that turned down some. I didn't realize the audio was that hot. It's probably too close to my face. Let me go into the remote connection here and pull that down just a little bit. Oh yeah, that's real hot. It's peaking. Let's go -2 dB, see if that's any better. It's usually what it's at. Let's go -2 dB, see if that's any better. It's usually what it's at. Okay, there we go. That's better. Nothing wrong with wanting what you want with your stuff. Oh my God, I know, and I tell people that all the time. And everybody's always like, oh, you're doing that wrong. And it's like, no. It's like this configuration right here, I get so many internet people that are like, that's not the, do it a different way. And it's like, okay, do you want to come pay for it? Do you want to set it up? Do you want to work here? Like, last I knew, I was the one using it. Let's see. I'm pretty happy. We might have to go with that desk because I can rattle the monitor a little bit and I don't like that. I think it's, I don't know. I mean, I got all this room so like I can shove the keyboard up here because I like having to be able to do this. And hell, I can actually shove the computer up here. Ooh, but it blocks my ports. I might have to trim that mount. I might have to get a grinder and cut a chunk of that mount off because I need this to be centered with the center line here. But like I can go like this. What's really cool is this chair goes like that. So I can like shove myself way the hell under here. Flop around like a freaking fish. Look at that. Now I need a way to like tilt the desk like this. That would be pretty cool. But you know what? If I get a little thing that like, I need a cardboard box that's a little bit taller than that keyboard box. And I set this on and that'll be just perfect. Or maybe I just like shove this down here. Oh, that works. Oops, what's happening now? Hey, there we go. Sweet. Yeah, I like having these big monitors like this. It makes it so much easier because this is like the same real estate that 2 smaller monitors would be. And the computer just died. And you guys are about to die too if I don't do something. So. Hold on. Let's take you guys out. Oh, shit. Let me get you guys, actually, let me just plug you guys in. We have technology. I can plug you in. So we're actually getting kind of down to the end here of all the crap that we need to do. Which is good. That's good. We're actually getting things done. Oh, let's see here. What do I need? I need an extension cord. Because like the Cat 5 cabling and all that stuff, that's pretty concrete, pretty straightforward. It just works or it doesn't. It's no fiddle fussing around. All right, let me get you guys plugged in. Grab an extension cord here so you guys don't die on me. Oh, Jesus. Oh, sorry, you died anyway. Pulled a little too much. It's all right, we'll get you squared away. That's better. This thing fast charges, so should charge up pretty quick. But yeah, this is good. I just gotta get a shim in there or something. I'll find a little shim later. Honestly, a little piece of cardboard would be enough. Oh, that don't fit that. Of course it don't. Jesus Christ. Well, I'm not gonna peel the sticker on that just yet in case I move it around, but I can get the power cord for it, I guess. Oh man, they give me a bunch of cables in here. What do we get? Yeah, power cord, the other half, and then, is this display port? Yeah, then they gave me a display port cable. Well, that's nice that they give you like every cable you need. I mean, that's not super common anymore to actually get everything you need in the box. I can't use that display port though because I need USB-C to display port, but I have that cable already, so it's no big deal. Let me run the cord here. All right, where do you plug in? Right there. 19 volts, oh boy. It's running hot. Just plug it in. Let's verify that it works before I throw the box away. That's probably what we should do. Actually make sure the damn thing's working. Hell, I don't even know where the power button's at. There's like no indicator light. Oh, nope, it's coming on. Let's just make sure. No signal. Okay, well that's what I would expect. So. Okay, so that's done. I'm gonna consider that done. I'll come in here and clean this crap up later. I think I'm gonna keep this desk in here. I don't really feel that crammed at it. Even with having stuff up here, like, cause like I like to stretch my, I mean, like I have long arms, right? Like, I'm tall, I have long arms. So I like to be able to go, like, I don't wanna reach over, like, I don't want the desk to feel like it's too small for my body. And I guess this is more of a table than a desk, but this is about perfect. Cool. Oh, it's got little feet. Shit. Not bad for the Walmart special. Yeah, I can deal with this. It's pretty good. That works out really well because then because like what I'll do if I'm streaming, what I typically will do is the laptop monitor that runs all the streaming stuff, and then the big monitors, like stuff that I don't want you guys. Let's put it this way: stuff that I don't want to be on stream goes on the laptop, and then the monitor, the external monitor, that's stuff that is being screen captured. You know, like. That like the OBS or the Streamlabs or whatever, we don't want to screen capture itself. So, you know, I keep the monitors separate. And like if I'm building like code or working on servers or something, I'll run like AI or whatever the hell, VS Code, whatever down here on the bottom screen. And then on the top, I'll put like the terminal on the left and then the like the preview of whatever we're doing on the right or the file system. See, like I don't like having a lot of monitors. Like I know it's fun to have a lot of monitors. But I really don't like it because it bogs the computer down a little bit. This computer can handle it, but it bogs a lot of them down. But I don't like the seam in the middle. Like I don't like having seams. Like that's why I can't run dual monitors. That's why I went with the wide monitor. So I feel like I can get everything on one without having to stagger them. Yeah, I like this. This will work. And I can still see out the window. And I got all this space back here, which you guys can't see. But this doesn't crowd the room either. Like it doesn't crowd that little sitting area. You know, the futon still comes out. It doesn't crowd the hallway to the pisser or anything. And it allows me to have some space behind us where we can put some nicer lighting and a curtain or something. Cool. Well, that's that. I'll get rid of the trash here shortly. I guess we could unbox that other monitor. Let's go. Actually, I'm just going to do that in here because I can just... Gotcha. Sorry. So I can go like this. Because this other monitor I don't have a use for at the moment. This other monitor, like I said, it's going to be for the headless stream machine, which is mostly going to be headless, but I still need a monitor so we can do stuff with it. I don't do the curved screens because they distort the edges, and it makes it really hard to line video up and stuff on a grid. I just don't like curved screens at all. Like, they look cool, but they don't seem to be practical for me. Like in Lightroom and stuff, but like the edges of photos and stuff are always distorted and it bothers me. Come on, what the hell? This is kind of a, I don't want to say it's a shitty monitor. For what it is, it's not bad. But I wouldn't run this as like my main monitor by any means. I can't do 1080p. Because like, I stare at that MacBook screen all day, which is basically a 4K display. Technically not, but it almost is. And then you look at a 1080p screen, like this is a 27-inch monitor. And then you go look at 1080p on 27 inches. Another HDMI cable I probably won't use. And then it just looks mushy. I just can't do it. But it'll be fine for the streaming computer, because once that's set up, it's set up and we basically leave it alone. I just need something if we need to get into it locally. But it'll be mostly headless, so. This was real cheap, like $90 special here. I remember when I was in high school, 11 years ago, I had a computer that had a 24-inch monitor on it. And man, that was, here, this is 27. Size difference, oh, it's huge. Huge size difference. Had a 24-inch monitor on it. And man, that thing was like, that was huge. I mean, that was a big monitor. And now I'm looking at a 27-inch monitor and I'm like, that's not very big. It's crazy. This one's gonna get wall mounted. I'm out in the bay looking for the wall mount. Here we go. So I got this Walmart at Harbor Freight, or this wall mount at Harbor Freight. It was only $10. Not a sponsor, but I'm definitely a Harbor Freight fan. because budget is good. So these are even cheaper at Harbor Freight than Walmart. So if you want to go get TV mounts, I mean, Walmart's fine. But Harbor Freight's even better, apparently. Freaking $10, because this is going to get wall mounted. I'm not entirely sure where yet, but I think we're going to wall mount it back over here. I think. I don't know. We're just going to get the mounting plate put on it. I'm not going to drill into the wall with it right now until we fully decide where we want it. Pretty nice mount too, pretty stout. So it comes with all the screws. Sometimes Harbor Freight stuff doesn't always include quite everything. I don't know if this is gonna work on, this is a TV mount, not a monitor mount. I don't know if it's gonna work. I think it's gonna cover up all of our ports. I wonder if I can make it work. It's got a bunch of holes in it, a bunch of different hole patterns. Something will work, I think. It's for a TV, not a monitor. Roughly the same style mount, but they've got this set up stupid where the ports are down here. So it blocks it. Oh, I have an idea. I don't know if it's gonna work. Yeah, this might be a little bit of a pisser here. Let me see, what did they give us in the box for a mount? Oh, just nothing, it just goes in the bottom. Well, this is dumb. I probably could drill. We could probably drill our own holes. Even if you mount it upside down. Yeah, we probably are gonna have to drill our own holes. Not necessarily. Remember those bolts that came in this mount that I said were too long, that came with the other monitor? I think those are gonna work with this. So they're longer. Let me get these out. I think these might work. There's only two here, but if I can get these two to work, I'll go to freaking hardware store and grab two more from the bolt bin if these work. Otherwise, we may have to drill our own. That's not the end of the world. I'd just rather not. Hold on, these are kind of a bitch to get out. Loctite it or what? Yeah, that's one. I think they're just like self-cutting threads. I don't think they've ever actually like been out before. I think they just probably ram them in at the factory and call it good. What's that thing beeping about? Oh, screen timing out. That's fine. I hope this works, because that would mean I don't have to drill holes. I have a feeling it's not gonna. I'm still gonna need some washers. Oh no, that's gonna. No. Well, I still will need washers, but I won't need as many washers. So I'm gonna have to make some spacers to go between here, because it's recessed. This monitor is very light. It wouldn't take much to hold it. When I originally bought this, like they had monitor mounts, but I was planning on using a TV, but I decided to use a monitor. Yeah, I need a washer for that. Oh, look at that. Hold on, there's water. For some reason that hole is way small, way bigger than the other one. I don't know why. I think it'd be symmetrical. Don't fear though, there's a washer right there. Now it's not long enough. Are you serious? Yeah, I just had to find the hole. I don't think I can get the threads to bite. I don't want to push down on it too much. I don't want to bust the monitor, but we need to push that metal in just a little bit. All right, let's torque the other one down. See if maybe it'll bend the... And again, I know this isn't like the right way to do it, and somebody's going to call me out for it, but sometimes the right way isn't always the right way. Like, the right way is whatever you got to do to get the job done at the time. And right now, this is what we got to do to get the job done. Plenty of adjustments we can make on this to compensate. God damn you. To compensate if it's not perfectly aligned. God, I wonder if I can get this without the washer. Let this thing be a little bit crooked here. Because we've got like a rotating, like a rotational axis alignment or whatever you want to call it. Like a yaw. Or a roll adjustment on it. So we can let this be a little bit cockeyed and it'll be all right. These are holes are like kind of slotted almost. There we go. I got both of them threaded in. Not sure what we're gonna do about the top ones, but we'll cross that bridge in a minute when we get there. I think if I get a big, because there's big holes up here, I think if I get a washer, I think even the one they give me in the box will be enough. Just gonna have to get another long bolt. I'm not sure I'm gonna find one. I might be able to make these work now though. I might be able to make those work up there. It's gonna be tricky. I'm gonna try it though. It's gonna mean like distorting the metal a little bit. Oh no, those are way too... Yeah, that's not gonna work. Those are way too small. Well, shoot. Well, we'll cross that bridge in a minute. We got the bottom going in. I might just have to go find some screws that are a little longer. I might even have some out there, maybe. I don't know if this size thread came with that TV mount. But give me a second. I'm gonna go look and see. I doubt it. Okay, I think the battery crapped out, or I think it timed out. Hold on a second. Like I had it set to, it's on like a 30-minute power off timer, and I heard it start beeping in there the second that I stopped talking. I'm like, oh, I bet the battery died, and sure as shit it did. So, heard it start All right, so I think if I don't tap the screen every 30 minutes or whatever, it has an issue. So if it does it again, I'll just switch. Could be a thermal thing. That sound? So if it does it again. All right, so it's fine, guys. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. Of all the stuff around here, I wonder if we got... I doubt these are gonna work. Give me a second. I did not just grab a drywall screw. We'll never do such a thing. Hold on. No, I did not grab a drywall screw. Why would I do that? I'm not going to show this part on camera. Somebody's going to cancel me for it. Hang on. This is not me using a drywall screw in the back of my computer monitor. Definitely not. Would never do that. Oh, Jesus, that works great. Hold on, guys. We're going to use a drywall screw in the back of my computer monitor. It's enough to just bite the threads. And I know somebody's gonna be like, you're damaging the threads. Yeah, I get it, but it's never ever going to come unattached from that mount. Like, it's just chill. It's fine. Sometimes when you have limited resources, limited time, etc., you do things. And trust me, I am not in a position to get a lecture about it. Because I'm the one doing it, not you. Not that that's directed at anybody. It's just like every time something like this happens, I get all these messages like, that was the wrong way to do it. And it's like, okay, if you would like to do my job, I guess you can come do it. There's always somebody. I'm not talking about people that just say like helpful things. I'm talking about like people that like take it very personally when you do something that's not by the book. And you're right. You know, if I was doing this for someone else or whatever, I would never try jamming a drywall screw in the computer monitor mount, ever. But I'm not doing it for someone else. I'm doing it for me, and it's fine. Perfectly fine. And then using these random plastic pieces as washers. Why would I do that? Well, gotta do what you gotta do, folks. It's gonna work. If this was a $400 monitor or something, like a frickin' Samsung up there, I wouldn't be doing it. But this is a $88 frickin' cheapo China monitor here, so it's the Best Buy special. And I actually don't even think it's messing up the threads. I think the threads are actually pretty close here. They're all coarse thread. Once it's on this mount, it's probably never ever coming off of this mount, ever. That one's not biting. Wonder if I boogered that one up. No, it's going. Fine line here between actually getting it to work and, yeah, look at that. Just about solid. This one doesn't want to bite nicely like the other one did. I think we're all right. Barely any flat. All right. Oh no, that one's not biting at all. Why? The other one worked so good. Take the washer out of the equation. This is totally cobble jobbing it. There's another word for it, but someone will take offense to it. Some of you guys know exactly what word I'm talking about too. Trust me, right now they're on Twitter. I think he's about to say it. I think he's about to say the word that we're gonna find offensive. And I'll be like, oh, cry me a river. Anyway, look at that. It's a proud rigging right there. Still access the holes, which is always good. That's what she said. And I think I'll hang this up here maybe. Oh, I'm gonna need a little shelf, that's what I'm gonna need. All right, well, we're just gonna leave that there. So we can go check a bunch of stuff off of our list. I'm gonna have to get a little shelf in there for the Mac. I like those Mac Minis for running like Streamlabs. They work really well. It's possible that the other screw is biting because it was digging into a component. That's absolutely a possibility. I actually completely agree. That's very valid. That's why I didn't use the long drywall screws. Okay, so what can we check off of our list? We did the desk. We did the monitor, router, and camera case. I don't think I'm gonna set up the router on stream because I'm gonna have to hide everything. Like the passwords and shit, but man, what a disaster. I will clean this up. But let's grab the router. I'll show you guys what I picked. I don't know a whole lot about networking, but I also used to be an IT manager, which is kind of scary. I used to be in charge of IT, which is very scary, but I know enough to be dangerous here. There was a nice Asus that I was gonna get, but they were out of stock, even though they were supposed to be in stock. So we went with TP-Link, the BE9300. We used to use these at the bus company that I did a lot of the IT shit for. Or not this one, the one that was before it. Anyway, so this is its predecessor. It's Wi-Fi 7, which doesn't really matter to us because most of the stuff in here is not Wi-Fi 7. But it's just the fact that it's a nice unit for the price. And all of our super, super fast stuff is gonna be on the hardwired network and not even be on this router. This router is basically just for our in-house Wi-Fi and stuff. Not like the data center. God damn it, not the data center or anything. That better? We'll unbox it for the hell of it. Oh my God, get it together. Another power supply that's like 16 times bigger than it needs to be. So unnecessary. You got stickers in here? Nope, just an installation guide that I won't use. Is this Cat 5? It's Cat 6A. Okay, that's usable. They didn't give me no stickers. What a ripoff. Okay. How many amps? 3? You know it's a good unit when it's got a 3 amp power supply. Nice unit. Looks like a freaking giant SSD or something. One of those big freaking media boxes. Let me go grab an extension cord because we're gonna run that thing up there to the, run power up there to that network shelf and make this a little cleaner. Oh no, did I only buy one extension cord?
No way. You serious? I only bought one extension cord. You've got to be kidding me.
Well, that's okay because,
Yeah, that's fine. Because I won't need one because these power strips have a cord on them. Yep, that's fine.
because like the one that I've got in there, I won't need that. Okay, we're good. Never mind. I did this, it made sense the way I did it. Hyper Tough strikes again. Obviously gonna get a beefier extension cord, but this is fine for right now. So we have to do, I don't know if anybody here has ever modified these, the two-pronged, or the three-pronged to two prongs. I grew up in a house that didn't have any three-prong outlets. So this was a very popular thing to do, but you take your old pair of side dikes like this, and you just give it a nice, look at that. Now you have officially modified this to plug into that. Shit, I didn't need to do that. Oh, yes, I did. Yes, I did. Okay. I'm sure a lot of you folks have done that at some point. Let's try to get this thing power. Oh, a physical power button. Man, that's nice. Let's try to get this thing powered on and set up, configured. Let me find something to attach you guys to. Maybe just the cart. No, it's not quite enough. Shoot. We're just gonna go top down for now. I will get the tripod in here as soon as possible, folks. Probably tomorrow. We'll just go top down for now. I can't plug the three-prong into the wall because I need an extension cord to get that up to the shelf. Is this thing on? No, it's not on. Oh wow, look at all them lights. Pretty freaking Knight Rider thing there. Awesome. We'll let this thing boot up. Where's the quick start guide? I need the oh wait, it's got it here. Default passwords. Right there. 305-10029. Okay. So I'll go over to the Tough book here. See if I can pull up that Wi-Fi yet. I don't know how fast this thing boots. Probably not very fast. It's still booting. Probably just plug into it. Nope, still booting. Still booting. All right, well, the lights are doing something different now, so let me try. Otherwise, we'll just plug into it. There we go, TP link. Do not connect automatically. Let's see, security key, 305-10029. And obviously, folks, yes, I'm reconfiguring this and changing all that, so it's not a security risk. It's not yet connected. I wonder if that's not the key. That's what it says, default SSID and password. Why are you taking so long? There it goes. No internet. Yeah, I'm aware. So are we 1.1 or are we 0.1? Okay, look away while I enter a new password. God dang it. Sorry. I gotta get a stronger magnet. I have one, I just gotta get it dug out. Let's see, time zone, central, where are you? Let's see, UTC -6. Okay. Internet port disconnected, that's correct. It is. SSID. I look away while I make a password. All right, turn off auto updates so it doesn't try to start auto updating in the middle of streams. Just manually do our updates. Your router's WAN port is communicating with its connected device at a suboptimal rate. It's because it's not even plugged into anything. What a stupid frickin' notice. Communicating with the internet at a suboptimal rate. Yeah, it's because it's not attached to the internet. And now it's just spinning. Are we rebooting or what are we doing here? Hello? I think it's maybe it applied settings. Hold on, I gotta connect to the appropriate network now. There we go. God fucking Christ. There we go. Sorry. I will fix that, I promise. All right, we are taking 16 years here to connect, probably because this ancient frickin' tough book wants to see an internet connection, and it's probably gonna yell at me. There we go. No, no. This thing doesn't like to connect to things that don't have internet. This tough book anyway. Frickin' help us improve. Join the user Windows or Junior the frickin' experience program. No, thank you. I don't want to talk to frickin' Japan or whatever. You don't need to send my data. Let's see. Something's wrong with the hardware connection. Ensure the cable is properly secured and connected to the internet port on your modem. Well, that appears to be the problem. We have not connected our port hole to the modem hole. Definitely appears to be the problem. I gotta configure a static IP for that video server. LAN. Link aggregation, negative. Oh. Combine two LAN ports together to make a single high bandwidth data path. LAN or WAN? I'm assuming LAN going out. Whatever, I don't give a shit. Anyway, let's see here. God, it's been so long since I've been in one of these TP links. Gateway, that's fine. Address reservation, here we go. Why can't I scroll down? There we go, address reservation. Reserve IP addresses for specific devices. Add. Oh, fuck, I gotta connect the goddamn device to this, don't I? Because I don't know the Mac, it's gonna make me pull the fucking Mac address. Hold on, sorry. This stuff, this is the kind of shit that irritates the hell out of me. Like, the firmware is trying to nanny me
oh, you haven't connected me to the internet. And it keeps trying to force me to connect to the internet. And I don't want to connect to the internet right now because I don't have internet connected. Well, I do, but I don't want to because I don't want to screw everything up with the IP addresses and shit of the other system. And I'm just trying to set this up static here so that when the internet dude comes out for the fiber tomorrow, I can just plug it in. So we're gonna take our freaking long ass Cat 6 cable here, and I'm gonna unplug it from the RTMP server. And I'm literally gonna walk over to the corner by the service panel. I'm gonna walk way back over here with my giant cord and plug it in so that we can get, we'll put it on LAN 4 so we can get something. Let me just make sure that that doesn't have any status lights on it. Let's check. Okay, it's connected. Let's see, view connected devices, Orange Pi video server. There we go. 192.168.0.246. Okay, good enough. Save, reserve that IP. Now I need to write that down before we forget it. I'll write it in red. 192.168.0.246. And before anybody's like, oh, it's his IP address, we can hack him. That's what all these like internet trolls are like, I have your IP address. No, you don't. That's a local IP, it's in the network. It doesn't matter. Hell, you probably have that same IP address in your network somewhere too. Okay, so we've got that reserved. Can I name it? It seriously doesn't let me name it? Well, that's annoying. It's okay though, I guess. All right, do I have to commit the changes or does it just do that? I just closed out the freaking window. Wow, great. That just closed the window. That's nice. That's not what I wanted to do. Let's see if that kept it. I didn't give me an option to commit the changes or anything. I don't know if I need to do that or not. Yeah, no, it's reserved in there. Device name, Orange Pi. DNS, service provider, TP-Link, no IP, or dying DNS. I don't know, just leave that alone for now. Routing, static routing. I don't need to do anything with that right now. Wireless settings. TWT, what the hell is TWT? Target wait time allows 802.11ax routers and clients to negotiate their peers to transmit and receive data paths. Clients, leave that alone. Smart Connect, that sounds like something that's junk. Smart Connect allows the router's 2.4 and 5 gigahertz bands to use the same wireless settings. The router can balance. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Usually a lot of this garbage in here you want to turn off because it's like these stupid proprietary settings that screw everything up. Security, that's fine. SSID, that's fine. Transmit power high. 5 gigahertz bandwidth, 160. 6 gigahertz bandwidth, 320 PSE. Preferred, whatever, blah, blah, blah. MLO network, create your MLO network, one that is connected to Wi-Fi 7, can simultaneously see data. I guess that's what we want, right? Create your MLO network, then it's connected Wi-Fi 7 clients can simultaneously send and receive data across different frequency bands, which would be the 2.4, the 5, and the 6. Because Wi-Fi 7, there's another band in there. There's 6 gigahertz now. Whoop-de-doo, but send and receive data across different frequency bands, greatly improving transmission rate. That makes sense, right? Oh, now we have to have another SSID for that? Dude, come on. How many SSIDs is this thing gonna make me do? Oh, okay, well, let's see. PWE, WeCore, MLO. I haven't touched Wi-Fi 7 yet. Oh, well, might as well enable that. It's like the newer stream computer should do it. Okay, so we got that. I didn't realize it was a separate SSID though. Whatever. Okay, do I need to commit the change? No, okay. Guest network. Don't. I probably should, shouldn't I? Let's just go 5.5. Let's just give the guests a 5 gigahertz. I don't want to give all these separate networks, so let's just give 5. No, let's just give 2.4 gig. They don't need to bog us down. Maybe we, just for guests and shit. Let's see here. PWE guest. No, PWE WeCore guest. Security, we better give them some security. All right, you guys don't need to see the password. Okay, otherwise people are gonna be showing up in the parking lot. And trying to steal our Wi-Fi. There, that should keep, that way we can allow people that we don't know onto the network without them potentially getting into our shit. IoT network, create a dedicated wireless network to manage your IoT devices. Why can't they just use the guest network? I'm not gonna do that because I don't really have any IoT stuff. Schedule when to automatically turn off your wireless router, no. WPS, no. Additional settings, blah, 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 blah. Leave that alone. USB, what can we do with the USB? USB storage device. Okay, so it's a storage device. I wasn't sure if it was a modem or not. Sometimes you can put a modem on there. Let's see, port forwarding. We don't need to do that yet because that's not accessible outside the network. Otherwise, we'd have to forward port. Well, we'd have to open a port for the RTMP and then route it and then firewall it and all sorts of shit. But Home Shield, I don't want that. Security, no. I'll fucking deal with that on my own. VPN client, no. IPv6, no. Smart Life Assistant, no. Easy Mesh, what's Easy Mesh? This function allows you to ... create a mesh network by adding easy mesh devices of any brand and TP-Link open mesh device. No. Disable. Not setting up a frickin' mesh network. Like, for Christ's sakes, if I need another router, I'll get another router and run it in there. I mean, there's nothing wrong with a mesh network. It's just, I'm trying to disable all this crap that could potentially cause a conflict at some point. We cover the shitty Spectrum router covers this even in there because you're going through 1, 2, 3, 4 layers of tin to get into that office and it covers just fine. Perfectly fine, even out in the parking lot. If that crappy little Spectrum router will do it, then this is gonna cover it, so. We're not gonna have to put a mesh node in the office or anything. I was wondering if we would, but we're not gonna have to. All right, let's see here. Let's make sure that this thing is not gonna auto update. We're gonna do our own updates because I don't want it shutting down when we're streaming. Oh my God, it's frozen. Any day now. Yeah, there's an Asus router that's like $20 more than this that I really like, but I just couldn't get it in stock. And this is basically the best we can get locally without spending $800. I mean, you can get one of those big gaming routers that are 10 gig Ethernet, which we're gonna have to have a 10 gig router for our data center. But like I showed you guys on the network map earlier that I drew, we're gonna have that on its own thing. We're gonna keep these networks separate because that wouldn't make sense to be mixing our traffic with the data center. It needs to be separate. We want its own separate IPs, separate everything. Oh, you stupid piece of junk. It's a freaking tough book, I swear to God. I wonder if I just got booted off of it. Hold on. I think it rebooted. It didn't like me turning that mesh network off. It's rebooted. Skip ad. Oh boy. She keeps bitching that, oh, you're not connected to the internet. No kidding, man. Duh. I feel like these higher end, like prosumer, pseudo commercial routers need to have, like, when you first set them up, there needs to be like 2 buttons. Like, you click button A if you don't know what you're doing, and then you click button B, like, hey, if you know what you're doing, click button B, and we're not gonna nanny you into every freaking decision here. LED control, oh, hell yeah. Oh, I was hoping I could change the color, that's okay. Operation mode, wireless mode, or access point mode. Let's see here. Wireless mode current. In this mode, the router can provide internet access for multiple wired connections on wireless devices. This mode is common. Yes, that's probably what we want. Access point mode. In this mode, the router changes to existing wireless network. No, because we are not. If I put another one up, it'll be an access point, but no, not this one. Well, it depends on, yeah, we're going to leave that alone for now. We'll just change that out depending on how this fiber comes in. Depending on what they give me for hardware. Okay, I think that's really all I need to do. We'll do all the updates and stuff tomorrow because I'm not connected to the internet. Okay, so we're good. We're good. How do I want to reboot this? Make sure we save all the settings. Reboot. Okay. Freaking air gas. God, they're miserable to deal with. God, it sounds windy out. Oh, Jesus Christ. Some idiot on Facebook, I swear to God. You're driving too fast. Shut up, Jim. Sorry, I don't take people's stupidity very well. You're driving too fast. Be quiet. Like, my God, go manage your own life, I swear to God. Like, holy crap. It's an old post. I don't tolerate that very well. It's just annoying. Okay. This is fine. So I guess the fun part, sort of. We got to get this up there in an orderly fashion. Where can I clip you guys? Clip you right here? That'll work. Okay. I probably need the ladder. Okay, so yeah, looking at the stream. So okay, so we did get up to 7,400. So we have gotten up there in the goal. So I appreciate everybody for helping out with the GoFundMe. We've got like $30,000 worth of radio sounds we got to get, and I don't know how that we're gonna pay for them. But anyway, we got this. So I appreciate the everybody helping out with that. We started this GoFundMe. I think it was 2 months ago. It might have actually been 2 months ago today. I think it was like October 15th or the 20th, something like that. I don't know. But we started it 2 months ago, and we're already, I mean, we're really not that far away from halfway. So appreciate everybody who's been helping out with that. It's been kind of a quicker, I mean, I'll be honest with you, when we started, I didn't even know if it was going to take off, and it seems to be doing fairly well, so. Appreciate all of your support, folks. We couldn't do this without you. I'm now going to stand on a rolling chair and use it as a ladder, so I'm sure this is going to be a disaster and a half. As long as we don't move around too fast, it should be okay. This is going to be a disaster anyway, isn't it? Okay. Intentionally put this shelf up here just to make it more difficult for people to get at. Not that there's really people in here, it's just like even the guy that comes for the fiber,
Like, I don't want my stuff touched. Like, every time that somebody comes in to do something with internet, they're always like dicking around with the stuff and like unplugging stuff, and every time, like, it never fails. So if you put it up out of reach, like if we have to call the fiber guy in to look at this node or this optical connection or whatever the hell it is, like, at least I know that they're not screwing around with like my other stuff. Cause like every time, and then something doesn't work. It's every time. So like we've kind of just put it out of reach. Plus it doesn't get splashed or it's out of the dust, and it's just irritating. You set all this stuff up and then you get some guy from TDS or Spectrum, they come in and then they just, like, everything just gets screwed up every freaking time. So that's our Spectrum router, which is junk. I'm gonna figure out, I'm gonna have to zip tie that. Here's the freaking jet engine starting up. I will, and I know someone's gonna be like, you need a better extension cord. I do, and I will get one, but this is fine for now. Until we get the data center up, I'm not too big of a stickler about it. Once we get the data center up, we're gonna actually probably have to run Romex and put a new outlet up there. We've got some empty spots in the service panel where we can put another outlet in. What the hell did I come in here looking for? Oh, zip ties. Came in looking for zip ties. Oh, and a knife. There's the knife. Try to get on this chair without falling down again. Oh, jeez, that's what I was afraid of. Oh God, Jesus Christ. See what I'm talking about with this fucking chair? God damn it. Now I gotta wobble it back. All right, I fell off of it the other day, so I haven't fallen off yet. We're doing pretty good. I should take the wheels off it. I have a ladder over there, but I don't feel like getting it. Scoot over. Whatever. Oh, shoot, guys, I can't, because I'm gonna have to unplug all this stuff and that's gonna take out our live stream. Duh. Shoot. Well, I guess I just won't do the power. I can run it, but I can't. Shit, I didn't think about that. Duh. Oh well. Well, I won't be able to fully finish it here on stream, but we'll get it close enough, because if I unplug all of it, there goes our internet. Good thing I thought about that, because I just about unplugged it, and that would have taken us out. Just gonna try to zip tie this power strip here to the thing. Okay, what's all the Discord pings? Hold on. Of course. Anyway, let's go figure. By natural occurrence here, this is going to be kind of a rat's nest, but we're going to make it a controlled rat's nest. It's also one of the reasons I have it set up higher so we don't have to. What is going on? So we don't have to stare at it. Don't want eyesores around here. I want it to look as nice as it can. Take a little bit of pride in it. You don't want people looking at it and being like, oh, this guy's an idiot. You want it to look nice. All right, that'll work. Get this spectrum cluster here. So that's what it is, a cluster. I'd do this without compromising our connection. Pull a cable out, there goes our stream. Again, we're not going to replace the Spectrum router with anything. It's not good. It's crappy. It's slow. It seems to have thermal issues as well from time to time. Not related to the environment that it's in, just like from heavy load. But we're going to keep it again. That's only a redundant connection. For backup. Just trying to zip tie this stuff so if you knock into the shelf here. I hate Spectrum. They're just so miserable to deal with, and like their products suck. Service is never good. That's why I'm glad we don't have to rely on them. Very glad. I really don't intend to use the Spectrum very much. Be a good guest network. Let's put guests on the Spectrum network. People we don't like, put them on Spectrum. If the neighbors ask for Wi-Fi, give them the Spectrum. Honestly, that's probably what I should do. Make the Spectrum just for like all the smart TVs and stuff. Yeah, we're getting TDS too. They're the only fiber providers. Okay, let's see. What else do I need? I need to preemptively run. Get on this chair without eating it again. All right, that time was pretty good. That worked out all right. Put a little service loop in there as if we actually know what we're doing. Okay. Just long enough. Just barely. I don't think this 25 feet is going to be enough. Oh, God, no. Holy shit, I really misjudged this. It might be all right, because I might be able to put the camera over here. God damn it. Ugh. I thought I should have grabbed the 50. Hold on. It depends exactly where you put the camera. I might just get a coupler and an extender. It's just for a freaking like 4 megabit data stream from that IP camera, so it doesn't really matter that much. Let me just try routing it slightly different. It's not really important. So if we went, because I really don't necessarily need to have it on that corner, I just need to get it into that corner. I don't know why this water heater thing is up here. Just go behind the service conduit here. Just trying to map it out here. If I can get to this corner. Oh boy. I don't know. I might have to just get a freaking like coupler or something, because I don't feel like rerunning that. Shit. I really thought. I really thought that this would reach over there. So we could probably. The goal with this camera is just to shoot like the work area back here. We're obviously going to put several of these up. So like it's not super important. I think we get the same shot if we're here and we go this way versus if we're on this corner and go straight. Like it's still the same shot. So I think this is fine. This actually might be better because I can get power into it easier. I don't have to go over there. Whatever, it's fine. Okay, folks, that's all I'm gonna do for today because my battery's about to die and I don't want to deal with it. I really don't want to touch any more of this networking stuff until fiber comes in tomorrow at noon. It sounds like they're gonna be here early. And I just don't want to touch any more networking stuff because we might change things, and I really need to get that router online, but I don't want to screw around with it until I've got internet connection into it. So I guess just a recap of what we did here. We've been live for quite a while too. It's set up. Obviously I gotta get the trash out of here, move the table back out there. There's our Radar Omega TV, which works out well. I actually need a bigger one, but it works for now. It's just running on an old laptop. But we have gotten our GoFundMe goal up quite a bit. We are at 7,400. A couple of days ago, we were at like 69 something. So I appreciate it, folks. I'll give you a little bit of a look at what the kind of that goal is for. So that's where I wanted the camera, right on that corner. We're gonna go there. It's gonna be the same shot. We're still gonna put a camera here, but I'll get, well, we know that 25 gets us to the corner. If I get a 50 footer, it'll be fine. So we're gonna put one here to film, to kind of get this area, so it'll kind of look like this, like that. And then there's gonna be another one over here. It's gonna go this way, like that, kind of. Obviously I can't see the camera, so I'm just pointing it. And we're gonna have another one up here like this. And, hold on, I'm watching the monitor to see what it kind of looks like. And we're gonna have another one that goes in here. Oh, Jesus, freaking spider web there, god damn. Like that, shoots the office. And then we're gonna have another one back here, goes this way. And again, not for security cameras. Well, I mean, I guess it could be, but that. But for cameras to switch to. So like, obviously we're carrying the camera around, but it's just one step toward not having to carry the camera around. So we're gonna use those IP cameras that are really good enough for wide shots, for transition shots. And then we'll have cameras like this doing top down over the workbench. I've got an arm bracket coming, and we're gonna have one that does top down over our conference table. Obviously I'll put the other table there that does top down. And then we'll have two cameras like this that we can grab and walk around with or do close-ups. So that'll be really cool to be able to have options. And the reason for the cameras kind of in the corner is just to give, like, you know, if we want to be setting up or working on a big project, then you can see the whole big project. I don't have to take the camera and climb up on a ladder with it. So it's gonna be pretty cool. So I'm gonna get Trash Mountain out of here. But things are going good. Little space heater's warming it up in here pretty good. I don't have any more draft, so our caulk job did pretty good. But I appreciate everybody for watching. You know, we got everything on our list done, just except the camera, but I'm gonna deal with that once the guy comes tomorrow for the fiber, because before I mount it, I wanna hook it up and see what it looks like. And I mean, I could do it right now, but I don't wanna unplug all that and lose the internet and stuff, so. I actually already used the refrigerator as a ladder. Everything in here has been stepped on as a ladder, except for the plastic shelves. Yeah. So that's that. Thanks, folks. I'm gonna get out of here and I guess finish a few things up. Yeah, we got everything except that. So have a good night, everybody, and I will see you guys tomorrow. I gotta put this on the other internet to end it. I will see you guys tomorrow. Okay.